Hello everyone, welcome on back to the finale of Riverbend Springs. It's officially here. It's officially here. So I got this all loaded up. We're going to be taking basically all of this to the playground. Whatever is not sold at the playground we'll be taking to the warehouse to be sold. Yes, we take this road down here. Okay. Most of this will be sold at the playground. I think the prefab walls aren't, and I think the cement bags aren't. I thought about going to the warehouse first, but then I was like, well, then I'd have to make sure I take off the right stuff. And I know the playground's going to be the best price out of basically every place to sell. So, kind of makes sense for me to sell it at the playground, and what doesn't sell elsewhere. I didn't really check these items, for price and stuff. There's not a lot of them, so I'm not too concerned about sell price of it. Outside, the rope and the long planks and stuff, playground is always a great price. I filled up the greenhouses for the last time. They should easily last until January now. So I have the water tanker over there, and I'm trying to keep on top of the goats and the dairy situation, because I'm trying to make sure I don't have goat milk left over in the dairy, because it's a lot of money. 1,000 liters, I think it's $8,000, so I would not like to have 500 liters in there. It's a decent amount of money. I think we end up having about 1,000 liters of barley in the chickens, though. So that's unfortunate, but I think it's like $1,500. I tried to make it perfect, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close to being completely empty. That was the goal. Chickens will be sold this month too. Since, the eggs won't be sold again, because they're going to be a worse price. So it makes sense to... Oh. Of course, land and everything, that'll be sold last. Any buildings we made will be sold last. I'll try to get all the buildings. I'm sure there might be something that I'll forget. $269,000. Oh, wow, that was a lot of money. Well, I think I can officially say I can throw my guess out. I'm pretty sure I had said like 1.7. I can toss that out the window. We're gonna be far past that. Some of the pieces of land are 200,000, so. And then we still got harvesters and everything else to sell. Yeah. We only bought 3 pieces of land. Yeah. As far as I know, this piece here we did start with, and all of these 3 pieces. Well, there was 3 pieces we started with. It's 2 now, but I suppose I'll take this up to the warehouse and get the rest of this sold. Alright, here is the warehouse. First time we'll sell anything here. Just so happened that the constructions were a far better price for basically everything, so. Almost 25 grand from that. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll race back to the farm. I'll get the eggs loaded up, and then we'll sell those. I'll have to check where those are best priced at. Eggs. Ooh, that's actually ideal. It's at a really good price at the farmer's kiosk, and we'll get an additional 20% on top of that. I'm pretty sure 20% for the farmer's kiosk stuff, so well over $100,000 there. And it's at a very high peak price. $4,000 over the supposed maximum price. So that is a extremely good price, and I'll definitely make sure we get those sold now. I don't want to accidentally go to a new month, because that would be very, very unfortunate. Alright, so we got all of the eggs loaded up, so I'm going to get all the chickens sold. There's 1,300 liters in here, so not too much, but obviously more than what I would have ideally had in here. So we'll sell the rooster, and then we'll have a $204,000 there. And these are just pairs of 30, looks like. Oh, then there's a 129. $2,500 there. Not too bad, not too bad. The actual building itself we'll be selling when we sell all the other buildings. We'll go and get this over to the farmer's kiosk. We do have honey to sell. Right there, over a pallet, actually. That is highest, from what I can tell. The highest price next is January time. So we'll be selling it along with everything else. $113,000. Man, that 20%, it really helps. Thank you again to whoever had told me that. I think somebody had said it on a Houton video. But still, thank you so much for that. That is one of the nicest things to have. Alright, so we can sell equipment, because these things are just going to go down in price, and why not? I mean, there's a decent amount of stuff here, actually. Oh, almost $20,000 on repaint. Wow. But we get $100,000 on the sell price, and we'll get this, because again, those are things are slightly out of the trigger, so there we go. Alright, so we'll repair, repaint, sell $8,500, repaint, sell $5,500. Oh, I keep doing that. $35,000 in repaint. Holy. But we get to sell it for $178,000. We have blown past my guesstimate so far. It's not even close. $24,000 repair, repaint. $66,000 repair, repaint. Get this one repaired and repaint too, and just sell back to back. $46,000 and almost $24,000. So we're already up at 1.8 million, and we still have a cotton harvester. We'll easily be over 2 million by end of time getting all this stuff sold. So yeah, and we still have what, probably almost $200,000 of bottled goat milk. I think it's 200,000. It's quite a bit. I'll try to get all of this fit into the trigger here, and then we'll do another selling. Alright, so looks like everything but the cotton harvester will fit into the trigger here, so. And the planter is only going to fit because of it's connected to the tractor. Figured we can sell the Class first. The John Deere is a lot more used, and well, we'll need it for other things, so. Repair, repaint. Oh, this is over $200,000. It's official. 2 million. I'm gonna sell this because it's running and it's kind of annoying. 280,000 basically. Oh, wrong button. We're also already up 2.3 million. I am always so far off on my guesses. Wow. $41,500. Repair, repaint. $97,000. Repaint. $14,000. Almost 15. $14,000, and this is going to be like 11,000. Yeah, $11,500. Not too much, but we're already up at $2.5 million. All right, so we'll sell the cotton harvester, and this is going to be, I think it's $400,000 new. So I'm sure this is going to still be fairly decent used at this point. Oh yeah, oh yeah. How did we have $36,000 worth of repainting? What the heck? It's $409,000. This is going to be so far past $3 million, it's not even going to be funny. Alright, so let's take a look. I think that's everything to sell this month. This is a higher price in January time. Hey, it'll be January. Money's January time. 1,000 liters. Where do we have 1,000 liters of planks at? Yeah, where do we have 1,000 liters of planks at? The sitting somewhere. Is it here? I certainly don't know where 1,000 liters of planks are. It shows we have them, but I'm not sure where. This is all wood chips. I restocked a couple things here, but... Is it here? I don't remember seeing anything, no? Did it like fall off when I was selling stuff? And no, where? I have no clue where it is. Absolutely no clue. I guess we have 1,000 liters somewhere, though. I have no clue. We can get this end for the lease. We won't be charged then. I have no idea where that is. Absolutely no clue. Where the heck would we have 1,000 liters of planks just randomly sitting somewhere? As far as I know, like herbicide and stuff, I don't think there is a sell point for those goods on this map, so 41,000 liters, so this will be 2 trips. And it said Terminal 2 is the best price, which is quite fortunate. That's the closest one to the farm. Actually, I think this will just about put us at 3 million. It's weird to think. How is the dairy doing? Is that almost ran out? 700 liters. That is kind of unfortunate. I was hoping there'd be less, but it is what it is. Time speed, maybe we'll start running at least most of it out by the time we get to it. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just advance 1 month to be out too. Be empty. $2 million or 3 million? It's gonna be close. No, not quite. Not quite. We won't quite get enough from the other load either. Oh. That's a solid collision, those lights. You would think it wouldn't, but it has a pretty solid collision, clearly. So we'll head back. I'll grab the rest of the barley. We'll get that sold, and then we'll head up to the sawmill. We'll get all of the wood chips loaded up, and then get those sold as well. All right, here is the rest of the barley. Kind of unfortunate that it's raining, or not raining, snowing today. $2,000 short of 3 million. We'll easily get it once we get the sawmill stuff sold. I'll have to take a look at where that is best at. Wood chips. Grain River Silo is the best. Goldcrest Bailey's not too bad. Animal Dealer is kind of ideal. So we'll probably sell at the Animal Dealer. It's not that much lower, really. It's right next to the store, so we can just sell that and then bring the trailer over. I won't sell the trailer immediately because my luck is I'll end up needing it for something that I forgot about until the very last second. So to avoid us trying to rent something or anything like that. Alright, so I got the wood chips loaded on up. So we'll just take it over to the animal dealer. It should be right down here. I think the last time we sold wood chips was actually at the animal dealer, so not the first time we've sold here. This won't be a ton of money, but it'll still be a decent amount. Oh, almost 15 grand, so not too bad, not too bad. I'll go and bring this over to the store here. That way it can be sold when it needs to be sold. I'll still hang on to it until I sell everything else. Just as a, just in case measure. Well, what should be the next thing we sell? I'm kind of leaning towards hay. We have a bunch of different bales of it. We could just get it all done. What is... Okay, that can only be sold at the dairy. It'll still be better off at Farmer's Kiosk. Animal dealer or Farmer's Market. They're fairly similar priced. This will just be sold at Farmer's Kiosk. There's not a ton of money there, so we can kind of just sell it wherever. We'll definitely sell that at Farmer's Kiosk. And that as well. So, yeah, we'll go and grab, I think, the hay. So we'll grab the flatbed. We'll try to get as much of it loaded up as we can. We have a decent amount of round bales. And we still have that field with a bunch of not round bales, square bales in it. But we'll get them all loaded up, and then we'll get them all sold. $30,000, not much. I'm trying to save the big ticket items for last. So the greenhouse goods and the dairy item, the big ticket items. I'm kind of just leaving the goats go right now. They have food. I kind of just put a bale there, which, yeah, it's a little less money, but not much. And, the little extra that we'll get, we can easily put, sell. It won't be a ton, but we can go ahead and sell it. We're going to end up selling a lot of the goat milk straight to the other dairy. Because, well, this was not keeping up. I mean, it's one of those situations where if it had been, if we were continuing on the series longer, I would have had to buy a second dairy. It was starting to really get pretty bad. Pretty bad. Yeah, we have a decent amount in there. I think there's one bale in there, right? Yep, one bale there and another full field worth. Alright, so we'll head up to the, animal dealer? It's the best price for hay. So we'll get all of the hay sold. Then we just have the 3 different type items. And honey, which, it's honey. It is what it is. That's not that hard to sell. It's $3 grand. Not that concerned about it. you know. Everything else is just running as is now, and just, you know, whatever extra we get as we continue to advance through January a little bit is just extra. We have quite a bit of, obviously, bottled goat milk and goat milk to be sold. I think we'll probably sell just raw goat milk next, and then we'll do the greenhouse goods, then probably the bottled goat milk. We'll want to do that last because there is a little extra in there, so it has to be ran through. Try to get as much as I can. We'll likely have to... $32,000. We'll likely have to obviously set some of that stuff to automatically sell. Which honestly, I could dang near to do that now, because I'm sure there's not enough in here to... we maybe get another pallet of it. Where am I looking here? There we go. Yeah, we might get another pallet of that. I would say highly doubt on these, though. We can set this to sell. This, there's already 2,000 liters in there, so I probably don't want to do that, because then it's going to sell the 2,000 liters in there. Yeah, we'll go and get the raw goat milk in the canisters there. We'll head up, then we'll head up to the dairy right in town here. We'll get those sold, and then greenhouse goods, like I said, next after that. Then we can start, well, bottle the goat milk, and then just start selling everything that's left for productions, you know, buildings, equipment. There's not much left here, but in equipment, but obviously goats, which I'll be selling them here shortly. We'll sell those since we're going to sell the goat milk. Makes sense that they would be sold. Obviously, otherwise they're just going to continue to produce it, and then we're just going to keep running to sell it, or what? So we'll get this put here. It's quite a bit of the raw goat milk. I have to say, you know, goodbye to all these guys out here. We've had them for a while. We've had goats for quite a while. Only 3 different sections, so $23,000 to sell those, and $10,500 for those. Now the big one is the 60 of them, which will be $57,000 because we'll have the transport fee, of course. We are blowing my thoughts of what I thought we would possibly get from this out of the water. Like I said, I had guessed 1.7-ish, maybe like maybe 1.8. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I hope other people were closer than me, because yeah, that's not even close. I'll just load this up with super strength, get it loaded up nice and quick, and we can get a move on to selling everything else then. Alright, so here's all the raw goat milk. We'll get this all sold here. I think it's the only place that actually accepts it. $159,000. Just about 3.3 mil. So we'll head back and be the greenhouse goods next. Those will be the last things to go. Well, not the last things. We still got bottled goat milk. We gotta make sure we do the bottled goat milk, because that's like 200,000+, right? Yes, I realize that just crashed too. Yeah, that's over $200,000. I gotta get that sold. I mean, this is gonna be almost $200,000 as well. Lots of money to still be had and sold. I would not be surprised if we're over 4 million. I was really low on my guess, like extremely low. Which does make me realize in Houton, my guess is also probably crazy low. Alright, so there is all the greenhouse goods loaded on up. So we'll take it over to the kiosk over here, and then we just got the pot of goat milk. Lots of small things. Hey, we're officially at 3.3. We must have sold a little bit extra of some of the other products. I really should have cut this tree down. I really should have. 'Cause it's been in my way since the very beginning. And now it really is. Alright, so the first of the whole load, 117,000. 50,000 for that. We'll just have the dairy here to get all that stuff loaded up on. Quite a bit, really. There's quite a bit to be loaded up here, even. Is that one sitting inside of there? It is. So I want to get one of those moved. We can spawn. Alright, now I can switch this to sell. We'll get all of this loaded up, and then we'll have to worry about everything else to sell after this. But the big expensive item is right here. Alright, so there is all the bottled goat milk loaded up. Let's try to squeeze through here. Oh, of course, I just barely was too far in. So that'd be what, 280,000? 285,000? I think it'd be a closer guess, but... Alright, so I'm gonna get this brought up to the store, and then we'll just sell everything that we have on the farm that's left for buildings and everything else, land. We are far exceeding what I had thought we would end with at this point. Well over 4 million. Well over right now. That's where it's looking, because obviously tractor and trailers and stuff, that's going to be a decent amount of money. The buildings and the land, that's, yeah. We don't have a ton of land, but that we bought. We actually started out with a fairly decent amount of land, actually. Started out with, what, 4 fields? Which we later combined 2 of them and made one bigger field, but... Alright, so let's first get these sold. I have to start with the front loader stuff. It's, those are slightly out of the trigger. $1,000, not too bad, not too bad. We'll get this sold. $11,000 for the front loader itself. The flatbed, $13,000. That's a lot more than I thought it would be. $24,500 for the grain trailer, and ooh, this is a lot of repair costs. Ton in repaint. $167,000 in the John Deere. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the farm here real quick. We'll want to get the buildings and land and stuff sold. So first, let's do buildings. Alright, so the sheep goat pen, $44,000. Small little sawmill, 15 grand. That's actually held quite a bit of value. Chicken coop, $36,000. Dairy, we bought that, $94,000. That is actually held a lot more value than I had thought. We start out with all of this. Oh, we still got the honey. We still do have the honey. I'll have to use super strength to sell that. $7,500 for the greenhouse and $15,000 for that greenhouse. Yeah, I gotta get the honey sold. I said I'd sell it. It's only like $3,000. It's not a ton, but still. I'll sell it via super strength because I do not have any tractors anymore. I have no other options. Oh, we have the little maintenance thing there too. That's not a ton of money, but we'll have to get that sold. $3.5 grand for that. How much is left after that? 100 liters. We'll sell it. It's 100 liters, but I'll have to get that maintenance thing sold, and then we'll sell the 3 pieces of land. So we're looking over 4.5 now. So kind of regret starting that building and then not doing much with it. Yeah, future reference, probably don't do those construction projects because they seem to use more building materials than you would think. And you end up spending a boatload of money of materials in it. Like, you could probably sell all of the, planks and stuff and buy the shed and still make money versus using it the other way. But that's just how it is, I guess. All right, so we'll sell that. 4.5 grand, not too bad. All right, land. So we have field 8, $184,000, almost 185. $182,000. You still own placeable objects on it. What do I have on 7 that's a placeable? I don't think I have a placeable on here. Is it because I extended the field? Flight mode. I certainly don't remember there being a placeable on here. Yeah, I don't know what the placeable would be. I think it's because of the... maybe it's those, but we didn't place those. I mean, I guess I could sell the placeable building and just see what happens. I mean, I guess I'm not out a ton. I don't think these are worth a ton. See if we can sell it then. We'll try it now. Hey, it sells now. $225,000 and $182,000. That's a weird... oh, no, this still won't sell. 7 will still not sell. What would I have on 7 now? Is this... oh, that's such a weird... I didn't replace them, so I wouldn't think I'd have to sell them. That's just kind of weird to me. Can I sell it now? Yeah, 182,000. There we go. Finally. So we almost had 4.8 million. That's actually quite good. Quite good. So $4,790,000. Wow, that's a lot. $4,790,000. Almost $91,000. Far exceeded what I had thought we would do in here. That is for certain. But yeah, that's everything for Riverbend. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the series. Bigger and better things to come. Obviously, these buildings and stuff, if you want to minus that out, that's like $3 grand, something like that. Because we didn't replace the buildings, but I had to sell them, so to sell the land. That's so weird to me, but I guess it's a new thing at 25 maybe. I don't remember it being at 22 at least. But yeah, on to bigger and better things. So, everyone didn't have to look forward to a new series coming super soon, and 2 brand new series coming super soon. So that is, yeah, a lot more new series than I thought would be coming, but thought they would be spaced out more than they are. That is for certain. But anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.